So I took the class Environmental Connections, and they let me know about EcoLeague and kind of showed us how all these different schools were kind of pairing up together to kind of form like leaders who care about like the natural environment. I think I wanted to go to Alaska, and I also wanted to be like a leader when it came to the environment, and I wanted to do it in my own way. At that point, I was thinking of environmental, but I also knew that my interests were kind of like shifting, so I had to find a place for myself that I knew I would like be able to explore that a bit. And I guess it was Alaska. I mean, for some reason, I just feel like that's what my heart was telling me. I was surrounded by like, I would say 8 other eco-leaguers in Alaska, and I feel like we all kind of gave each other a different perspective on like what it meant to be a leader in connection with the natural world. I grew up in LA, so that's like a concrete jungle, and I was never exposed to like pristine wilderness areas. I get to this place and everyone's so like connected to the environment, and they're just talking about running into like the forest and picking blueberries and going camping, and it was just so beautiful to like be in a space where the environment was so cared for and desired. My roommate that I was paired up with, who went, like I said, he was also part of EcoLeague, he really taught me to like be vulnerable, but really be silly, you know, and to really like embrace it. The first day, so APU, it's Alaska Pacific University, we have like a 200-acre forest around the school. So the first day he gets there, he meets me, and he literally just grabs me and like we run into the forest. And I'm like, yo, like this is sick. And like we're seeing wild turkeys, moose, bears, literally on like the second day. And it's like, that's something I have never seen before. So it was really beautiful to have people who were willing to push me to do it and who really loved me. When I applied to Alaska, or like when I actually registered for my courses, I took painting, ceramics, a couple other courses, but I was really focused on like the outdoor education section of APU. And through that, I was able to take a course called Intro to Wilderness Skills, where I spent a couple weeks out on the Yukon, and then I spent some time in the Chugach. Felt like it really pushed me, and it taught me different things. It wasn't easy. I've never gone backpacking. I've never been in the wild for like more than a day. So like I was out there and like I was in the middle of nowhere, and like I had to find my way, and it was good to really learn how to work in a group and kind of really immerse yourself in the natural world. I think we're so like disconnected from nature in general, and just seeing the way it operates. We're not the only ones here. We're not the only ones with ownership of like the natural world, and it's so beautiful to see different species interact with the environment and really claim it. Because I think part of being an environmental leader is to understand the relationship. I think it's building relationships between like people who are caring about the environment, but it's also building relationships with the environment and with different species and just different creations of like life itself. You know, we all have to interact and listen to one another. So I feel like really like APU and EcoLeague gave me the opportunity to really form that relationship. Most importantly, like I got good energy out, and I feel like I got longtime friends who I know are going to be there for me when I need them. And when it's time for us to go back out there and see what's in the world, I mean, they'll be there. So it's been good. A piece of advice I would give eco-leaguers, or like future people who like want to join EcoLeague, it's just like let your curiosity take you. And my biggest thing is when you do get to where you have to go or where you'll be, give it your all. You know, like really give them what you have to give, because you're only there for a little bit of time. I would say do what you need to do and have fun.